And welcome back to News 10 at 9. It is back to school time. Dan's like a proud dad because your last son, your youngest son, is in high school starting today.
Day one of high school.
Wow.
I've got two in college and one in high school. So it got us to thinking, a lot of people, they want to send their children off to school prepared and ready. And you need to know what is the best deal for them in terms of some of the tech items they might need. We've got just the guy with the answers. His name is Ryan Eldridge, and he's with Nerds on Call. We love that name, Ryan.
Hey, thank you very much.
What is Nerds on Call?
Well, Nerds on Call is a computer repair company. So what we do is we travel all over the country and we teach people how to use their computers a little better, so that way we can repair them when they're not working correctly. But that's essentially what we are.
Well,
fair enough.
You can't work it if it's not repaired.
That's right.
You brought two items, and these have got to be probably among the most popular things for kids.
Biggest back to school item right now is tablets. Yeah. Every kid on the planet wants a tablet. Mom, I need one to do my homework. What we're saying though is right now we don't recommend for children to get a tablet.
Because?
Mainly because they don't have Wi-Fi at school. You'd have to get the 3G, and parental controls on tablets just aren't really up to speed yet. So if you hand a 13-year-old kid a tablet to do his homework, goes off to his room, 5 minutes later he's not going to be doing homework anymore. And you can't control what he's doing on it, really. There's some parental controls. NetNanny has some apps out there for Android, but not really much for the iPad. But
does that apply to the Mac that you've got here
now,
too?
when you come to regular laptops, yeah, you can control that and lock that down a lot better. And what we recommend is for most parents is to put the computer in a central location in the house, so you're walking by every now and then. You know, you're not necessarily spying, but you're just seeing what's going on. That way when they're on YouTube and they're looking at funny videos, and you can say, hey, let's get back to homework.
So it's important for these kids to have the technology at their fingertips, so to speak, but you need to monitor it.
A lot of places, a lot of the schools now aren't accepting turned-in paperwork anymore. Now you're emailing your assignments to the teachers now.
Yeah, colleges, that's the case.
Yeah, absolutely. And so when you get to college, for example, you know, we were talking about pens and pencils and things like that for school. So now you get a stylus. You can use this for your iPad. There's a Pen Ultimate application from a place called Evernote. You can take notes with your handwriting and search it, which you can't do normally. So if you're a prolific note taker like I am, when you're in a lecture, you can go into Pen Ultimate and say, oh, what was that thing he said about, you know, quasi-atoms or something?
Love that.
And pull it right up in your own handwriting.
Well, you know, it's funny because we've gone out of town before and had a neighbor girl come over and keep an eye on the house, water the plants and all that sort of thing. And when we were running through it with her, she had her face buried in her phone, and we thought, how rude. And then we realized that's what she was doing.
No, I know. I have eliminated all sticky notes because this device also has a stylus.
Yeah.
So I understand about emailing your homework. I just didn't know it was happening. I haven't been really around
Good thing
school.
we're saving trees.
But there's a lot of new tablets on the market. There's the Fire, the Google Nexus that just came out, and the new Microsoft Surface that's about to come out, which is going to now finally have Word. Right now you can't get Word on any tablets. So if you're used to your Office applications, you've got to learn a whole new application.
Ryan, we want you to walk over here to Jeff Marr, because that's two nerds together.
Well, we got to talk about deals, Ryan. Where do we find these deals?
Well, there's
three websites here pulled up.
Great.
Techbargains.com.
Techbargains.com is one of my favorite places to go for tech bargains. The reason why is you can find just about anything you want, from laptops to desktops, and they do all the research for you. Right on the main screen here, you can see their best deals for phones, for laptops. If you click down on the left side of the list, you can see different configurations. If you click on one, they'll give you a coupon code, so you can go directly to Dell.com, enter your coupon code, and get the best deal. Also, it'll give you retail stores. So for example, if you're not a big fan of putting your credit card online and you don't want to do anything like that, it'll tell you, hey, Costco's got this exact same version. Go ahead and go buy that there. So it's pretty fantastic.
A good deal. We've also got Newegg.com.
Now, Newegg, that's a site that people like me, nerds, go to all the time. Now, let's say you're not in the market for a brand new computer, but you just need to give that one you've got a little more kick. So here you can go, you can search for RAM, you can search for hard drives, you can search for wireless routers to give maybe the tablet and phone in your house some wireless access. The great thing about it is their reviews are written by people like me, so they're reliable. You're not going to get a bunch of fluff from a PR agency. They walk through all of that stuff and make sure that it's only the good stuff.
Comes straight from the nerds.
Yeah. So and you can and you can sort by rank, so you can always just get the 5 stars or the 4 stars rather than getting the stuff that you just don't know what they're saying and you don't know if it's what you want.
And lastly, Decide.com. How's this one different?
This site is amazing. So, Kiva, you're addicted to your phone, right? So now the new Kindle Fire is rumored to come out, but I was just on another show and the guy had just bought a Kindle Fire. I shook my head at him. I said, "What are you doing? The new one's coming out next month," and he had no idea. So on decide.com, you can go look at the product that you're thinking of buying. It'll tell you if there's one that's rumored to come out. Like for example, let's say you wanted to go out and get a new iPhone, Jeff.
Right.
Let's say today you dropped it and I need a new one. Well, would you buy one?
Not today.
There's a new one coming out in October.
Yeah, iPhone 5, we just
But
talked
if you
about
don't
it.
Yeah,
know
and
that.
Decide.com will tell you that kind of thing. It'll tell you about the Microsoft Surface that's coming out. It'll tell you if you want to buy a brand new laptop with an i7 processor, that's going to run you about $1,000. If you do a little research, you might find out when the new processor's coming out. Wait a month, boom, you get a great deal either on that one you wanted before, or you get the latest technology right when it comes out.
Don't you want to rent him for
Yes,
information?
no, I was asking him questions before. Can
We
you
get
stick around,
calls
Ryan?
on our 800 number all the time for stuff like that. Is, hey, I'm looking to buy something. We don't sell products, and so you can call us, say, hey, I want to buy a Kindle Fire. Where's a good place to go? We'll walk you through and help you. We've got a whole call center of probably 50 different people that can help you with
Well,
that kind of stuff.
Ryan, will you come back closer to Christmas time?
Christmas,
when
we can all
guys
go to
were
the store
shopping?
together.
That's
and-
our best time of year is Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Yeah, we can find you great deals. It's fantastic.
Awesome.
We'll put your number
Good
on our
job.
speed
Hey,
dial
thanks,
there.
Jeff.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Ryan Eldridge with Nerds on Call. Thanks, Ryan.
Hey,
All
you're
right,
welcome.
Let's get over to Ashton now, who is tracking our forecast. Beat that, Ashton.
Nerds on Call.
Don't you
where,
love it?
Where was that when I was in high school? That would have been a great job for me. I would have been there for sure.
We know
I'm
it.
still a nerd, so maybe I'll do that on weekends or something like that.